Why do people drink coffee? Well, besides the great taste, it also has a ton of health benefits. A neurotransmitter called adenosine. As a result, norepinephrine and dopamine actually increase, which hastens the firing rate of neurons. Coffee beans have a lot of antioxidants called quinines that fight diseases and clean the body. They also contain naturally a lot of magnesium.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another!
But is coffee bad for you? You've probably seen people who have become addicted to coffee. It's a dreadful sight. Their hands are jittering and they have anxiety attacks. The reason is that they've simply taken advantage of caffeine the wrong way. For the wide majority of people, coffee is safe. However, additional side effects can be insomnia, upset stomach, increased heart rate and blood pressure. The best time to drink coffee. For the ordinary person, drinking coffee immediately after waking up is the only thing that gets them going. They open their eyes, roll out of bed and have to crawl to get their dose of Java ASAP. But those are first signs of dependence and overdosing. It's not the ideal time to be consuming caffeine either. Between the hours of 8 to 9 AM, our cortisol levels are at their peak. It's the fight or flight hormone that rises in the morning so that we would have increased alertness and focus. We're already supposed to be fully alert and energized after waking up. So, if we simultaneously drink coffee, we're wasting the potential benefits of caffeine and offsetting the circadian rhythm.
Put that coffee down.
The best time to drink coffee is between 9:30 and 11:30 AM. Cortisol peaks in the early morning, but it also fluctuates during the day at 12 PM to 1 PM and 5:30 to 6:30 PM. Drinking coffee at the wrong time can also keep you up and prevents you from falling asleep completely. You won't be able to get a good night's sleep, and because of that, wake up groggy and tired. You immediately grab another cup and the perpetual cycle continues. The half-life of caffeine is about 5.7 hours, which means that if you drink coffee at 12 PM, then 50% of it will still be in your system at 6 PM. Ingesting caffeine in the evening will definitely keep you up at night. That's why you should stop drinking coffee after 2 to 4 PM in the afternoon. How much coffee should you drink? An average cup of coffee contains 100 to 150 milligrams of caffeine, but you won't get the full benefits from just one cup. The optimal dose for cognitive functioning may be 20 to 200 milligrams per hour. Small hourly doses can support extended wakefulness by acting against the homeostatic sleep pressure, which builds up slowly throughout the day. And it also benefits the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for higher executive functions. Doses of 600 milligrams are often comparable to the effects of modafinil, which is a top-notch nootropic and cognitive enhancer. Darker roasts have less caffeine in them due to the roasting process.
Coffee's for closers only.
Drinking coffee won't make you a bad person, quite the opposite. There are also a lot of mood-enhancing benefits. Napoleon Bonaparte said, "The only good thing about St. Helen is the coffee." Oui, oui, oui. The famous French philosopher of the Enlightenment, Voltaire, was said to be consuming about 40 to 50 cups of coffee a day. That's just crazy. But in that time, the cups were so small.
I don't need you to tell me how fucking good my coffee is, okay?
Caffeine works best for only some activities. It may increase our attention span, the speed at which we work, prevent us from getting sidetracked, and may even improve recall, but it's less likely to improve more complex cognitive functioning. Like with modafinil, you only get better at what you're already good at. In fact, it may be actually harmful to ingest large amounts of caffeine for some tasks, such as creativity or problem solving, because you'll just start jittering and shivering too much. Use caffeine to rush through the repetitive activities that require a lot of micromanagement and aren't too difficult. This way you'll waste less time doing the small stuff and can free up more space for focusing on what's more important. When you drink coffee, you trigger lipolysis, which is the conversion of stored body fat into energy. When it comes to performance, then drinking a larger dose of caffeine 15 to 30 minutes earlier will yield some great results. Zipping on some beverage intra-workout is also viable. Even more, post-workout caffeine can also help to refuel muscles and increase fat burning.
Are you telling us absolutely everything?
We're also out of coffee.
Yeah, coffee is great, but we shouldn't overdose it by any means. If you drink it every day, then your body will build a tolerance for caffeine. Theodore Roosevelt drank a gallon of coffee a day. His son said that the president's mug was more on the side of a bathtub. Even though the amounts consumed by Teddy and Voltaire might sound encouraging, don't try to drink as much as them. Here's the point where people get addicted to coffee. They've simply developed a resistance towards caffeine. To prevent that from happening, you have to cycle off caffeine for a while. For at least 1 week of the month, you should allow your body's receptors to reset themselves. This means no regular coffee, but you can still consume decaf. Another option would be to drink coffee only on the days that you need it, like when you're having a workout or when you have to go through some tasks. Just don't drink it every day, all day, every day. Okay, here's the conclusion. Don't drink coffee first thing in the morning or between 6 or 9 a.m. Don't drink large doses of caffeine after 4 p.m. Use caffeine to go through repetitive, monotonous tasks faster. Use caffeine before working out and cycle between caffeinated and decaf coffee. Drink coffee like a strategic genius and eventually you'll become one. Make sure to share this video with someone who is addicted to coffee. Click the like, subscribe, notification bell.